Okay, diamonds. This is your teacher Usman Ali, lecturer, Cardan University. In this video, we will try to create actually a payment item. So let me give you a background of the payment item, and then I will create one and then use one. Payment items are actually used in QuickBooks by companies when actually they are taking partial payments. If in case you have sold something on your customer and you are preparing an invoice for that customer, and actually at the time of sales you want your customer to pay some of that portion of the payment, means a part or a partial payment, 10% of the total invoice value, 20% of the total invoice value, 30% of the total invoice value, whatever it is. So for that actually we try to create payment items, and they will be used in the same case. So let's create one and then let's use one. So payment item. Let me give a name of a payment item. I can give any name here. Let's suppose I say that 20% payment. I want actually my customers, but whenever they buy product from me on credit, but the policy of the company is that at least they should pay 20% of the value of the invoice at the time of purchase. Remaining 80% of the the value of the invoice, yeah, we can give them relaxation, we can give them some credit terms, some time to repay this thing. Okay, so for that I have given a name of 20% payment. Now which payment method? Now when I receive that payment from the customers, I want to receive it where? Cash, check, debit, where? Okay, I want actually that money to be received from my customer in cash from me. Then I want it to be undeposited. Why I'm not going to the deposit too? Because I have not recorded a video for you people on the banking portion of the QuickBooks. So for time being we will just rely our transactions on cash. Okay, we will just do transaction on cash, but I will very soon record a video on the banking, that if you receive money and then deposit money into the bank account and take out, and bank reconciliation and statements and all those things. So I created a payment account with which I have just written 20% for my own easiness, that it means that the customers at the time of purchase should pay me 20% of the value of the invoice, and I want this money to be received in cash form. Once I'm done with the creation, I will click OK. So you can see that I have now one account here, 20% payment. Let me go to customer menu and let me create an invoice, and let me show you that how it will be used. So let us suppose I have sold deal 1 on a particular customer, and the value of D1 is actually $400. Okay, so this is that $400 in my books of account. This will be taken as an account receivable, and in the books of accounts of the person who is purchasing this deal from me, it would be account payable actually. So that's the money which the customer owe me, and I have to take it from him. Okay, now let me apply that payment thing. Now I cannot use this row because it's the total of the deal, so I have to use this row. I will click on the down arrow, and if you remember, I had a 20% payment here, so I will go for a payment. And what I will do is that here I will just go for 20%. Okay, and let me just write it. If you can see, $400 was the total amount of the bill. 20% is that what I want to receive right now, and the 20% of the 400 is 80, so that's minus 80. 400 is the total value of the purchase, 80 I have received right now, 320 the customer had to pay me. Maybe some of you people get an idea that, sir, why we had to create a 20% payment? Why don't we directly just write here minus 20%? You cannot write actually here, okay, without defining any item. You cannot write minus 20% here, right? Typing in here doesn't mean anything to QuickBooks actually, and it will be an error for you. Is it okay? Let me do it here, minus 20%. Okay, so if you can see, this says that they cannot be the customer job and all these things cannot. That's an error here for me. Okay, so I can actually not go for that one. I had to create an item 20% payment. Even at the time of creation, I cannot write this 20%. I can just write payment, whatever I want to write here. Here I would just go for that percentage. Like that was a 20% item, so that's why I went for a 20% item. Maybe if I don't specify the percentage at the time of creation of the item, I can write here 10%. Enter it. Okay, so that would be 40% if you can. 10% of 400 is $40, and the bill likewise it changed. Okay, if that's the 20%, So I will just go for 20%, and minus is taken automatically by the QuickBooks because that's a payment item. Payment item means that decrease in the account receivables, no? The money which my customer owe to me. Okay, so I hope you got the concept why payment items are used. Second thing, how to create a payment item, and third thing, how to use payment item inside invoices. Hope you liked the video. Stay safe, folks. Take care.